Hi YouTube, it's Evan. Long time no talk. Today's video is going to be kind of about a turning of the seasons kind of video, if you will. It is already September 11th. Mabon is like 2 weeks away, less than 2 weeks away. So that's really exciting. And for those of you who don't know what Mabon is the second harvest in the pagan New Year. It's also the autumnal equinox. So today's video is going to be kind of maybe some suggestions on how you can rearrange your altar, maybe some items you can collect during nature walks and things like that. So really quickly, let's just get started. I don't know if I already showed you guys in a previous video how I rearranged my altar. I did just rearrange it. I put a whole new scheme on there. So I'm just going to show you guys really quick. Excuse the dust, but here we go. So as you guys can see, I have two black pillar candles, several blacks. I have oranges and yellows and reds, purples, silver and gold for the god and goddess, some more like burnt orange kind of colored large pillar candles, if you will. Yeah, it's kind of dusty, sorry, but my little section for all the elements: earth, air, fire, water, and the spirit. Oh wait, and these acorns, by the way, are not real. I did get these from Hobby Lobby. They cost me $2.99 US. So my area where I live, we don't have a lot of nut bearing trees, so gotta kind of make do. But some things you can collect for if you're on a nature walk to kind of put on your altar or to use during rituals or any kind of spells or anything like that, is you can collect pine cones, various twigs. You can collect river stones and different kinds of sand, dry leaves. Something you can do with dry leaves is you can get paraffin wax, and you can melt it and you can dip them in the dry leaves in the wax, and it will preserve them, so you can decorate them variously that way. And if you live somewhere where you're not around natural items like that, you can simply go to a craft store, or you can go to a Target, a Kmart, a Walmart, anything like that, and you can kind of get that fake leafy garland that you see people wrap around their decks and balconies and stuff during the seasons, and you can decorate that way. You can get all kinds of candles. I have some tea lights, little orange ones. I have some mini tapers, some tall tapers, some pillar candles. So really anything that you feel connected to, or something that you feel is symbolic of the seasons to you, by all means use it, no matter what that is. So that's just some things I did. I'm still in the process of collecting. It is illegal in the state of Colorado to harvest things like sticks and pine cones and rocks and things like that from national forest. So you have to be very careful when harvesting. You have to make sure it's not on private property, you're not trespassing, and it's completely legal, because in some places that is a form of stealing. So a lot of the things I will be collecting will come from my private property, and I will probably be filming that sometime this week or maybe even early next week. And I will be doing another video on Mabon in the month of September as a whole, more in detail, more of like a Wheel of the Year video. So yeah, that's just some things you can do. Now, some festivities you can do for this time of year with your family or by yourself or with your circle or your coven is you guys can all go collecting together. This time is also the time of year to celebrate Dionysus, which is the god of wine and the vine. So if you live next to a vineyard, definitely go visit and check it out, sample some wine. And another way you can incorporate wine into a ritual is you can simply have a little silver chalice or even a little silver bowl, and you can offer some wine while you're meditating, and you can welcome the god and goddess of this time of year in with you. So those are just some ideas you guys can kind of work and play with. Like I said, I will be doing a more in-depth video on more crafts and some kind of spells that are really good for this time of year. Some spells that are really good this time of year just off the top of my head, are spells that involve protection, purifying, cleansing, kind of, since it is the changing of the seasons, it's kind of like out with the old, in with the new. So right now is a good time to kind of cleanse and purify not only yourself, your altar in your home, anywhere else, your workplace, wherever you feel the need to kind of cleanse, protect, or purify. Another really useful spells for this time of year is spells obviously involving the harvest, meaning when you do harvest for Mabon, like grapes and things like that, you need to really focus and visualize on next spring, on next year's abundance. So you really need to kind of focus on a harvest, not only a good harvest for this, second harvest of Mabon, but also the harvest, or the beginning of the sowing of the seeds in the spring. So it's a really good time of year. This is my favorite time of year. I feel very creative, very productive. My energy is very stimulated. I'm just really happy this time of year. So yeah, sorry to keep this video kind of short and sweet. I know it's been quite a while since I've done any how-tos or chit-chat videos, anything like that, but I promise you guys I do have a lot more coming for you. I will probably be starting my month of the year, or my Wheel of the Year videos, starting on Mabon, so look forward to the next 7 Sabbats after that, because I will be doing a video about each individual Sabbat, and maybe even Esbats. If you don't know what an Esbat is a full moon celebration, mini ritual, if you will. So yeah, but until then, I wish you all lots of light, love, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Take care.